What made Halo special? Was it the story? The multiplayer? The incredible music? What if I told you that it wasn't any of that? What if the real answer was you? The player. The Spartan. Halo wasn't just some normal game you tossed after school. It was a moment in gaming history. A moment where you rush home, boot up your 360, hit a few buttons and invite your friends to a party, and spend hours making memories you didn't even know would stick with you.
Yes!
New Mountain Dew Game Fuel. Cranked up for Halo 3.
You know, I remember begging my parents to get me some Mountain Dew. They had the Halo like limited edition like Master Chief. I forgot the flavor, but it was like red. Maybe it came in other ones, but it's been so long. But we'd get those with some snacks, and after that just come home and I would just hop onto the game and just had the whole party just full. Like multiplayer was just full of people. Everybody was in game chat and it was just a blast, man. It was some good times. You'd hear both teams trash talking each other. Not only that, but if you had a squeaker voice back then, you were gonna get hit with a lot of verbal abuse. I'm just letting you know, I was the one with the squeaky voice, so I got destroyed in Halo. But it definitely built my self-esteem up.
Yeah.
When you come over here and suck my dick.
I don't think you have one, that's why I'm asking if you're a girl.
Are you serious? Please
Yeah,
shut the
yeah,
fuck up,
yeah.
fanboy
Yeah, serious,
suicide. Why don't I come over there and lick your ass?
Yeah, see, I think you're a girl, bro.
You can definitely think whatever you want.
And then there were moments when the top players of each team started trash talking each other. And then it suddenly turned into a 1v1 on Guardian to see who was actually better. And let me just let you know, I had a friend of mine, he was insanely good in Halo. He was fantastic with a sniper rifle. I mean, if you took a sniper, he was definitely gonna hit you in the back and, you know, you were gonna get betrayed. This guy, he would 1v1 everybody and we would just spectate and he would take a picture of it and then send it to us that he totally wrecked this guy. It got really personal on Halo back then when it came to 1v1s. But through all that chaos, there was this weird connection between everyone because you just didn't play Halo. You lived it. This was the golden age of gaming, a time before social media was what it is today. Halo became the social hub. A place where you would build friendships and rivalries. Even when your online friends weren't logged in, you'd still check on your 360 game list just to see how they were doing. So then let's talk about why you made Halo special. When I think back on Halo's golden age, so many things come to my mind. But one that's kind of weird is pretty calming at the same time. It's just the sound of my 360 just humming, and then a soft glow from the TV just emanating in my face while I waited on the main menu for my friends to hop on. And then the second they did, the party would instantly fill up. Even if we were all playing different game modes, different maps, or even different Halo games, we were all still talking like we were in the same room. It felt alive. That's what made Halo more than just another shooter. It felt like an event, a place where there was always something to do with people that you genuinely cared about. Halo was the first game where I made friends from other countries, and we stayed friends for years. For example, so when the Vidmaster challenges came out in Halo so we can unlock the rare recon helmet, we'd all team up. No hesitation. And sometimes if we were short a player, a random person from matchmaking would just join us and be like, yeah, I'll help, just because he wanted to. One of the other unlockables that you would get with the Vidmaster was the flaming helmet, which is pretty rare at the time. They kind of rolled that out at the end of the life cycle for Halo 3 once Halo Reach was coming out. Did you guys ever have a friend that would leave the game and then you all would just push his body to like a certain area? That way the person who was in charge doing the whole forge building, they would put them in this contraption and have them just be impossible to get out unless they quit the game, or they'd be welcomed with the horrific blue grid of death in Halo Reach. But see, Forge is a big player in the community. Players treated that mode like an art studio. Even in today in Halo Infinite, it's the community that kept that game alive with the insane custom maps. I mean, I even played at Waffle House. A chair wasn't thrown at me, but still.
Oh,
Back in the Halo 3 days, Forge gave us legends like Fat Kid, Duck Hunt, Trash Compactor, and I know that you had one friend that would sometimes say, hey, I'm working on a new map. But when you joined it, it was the most unfair and chaotic nonsense ever created, but we loved every second of it. The best part of it is just none of it was planned, pure passion. And of course, we can't forget the Machinima era. Rooster Teeth turning Halo into Red vs. Blue, starting from a simple passion project filmed inside Blood Gulch. And it became so iconic that Bungie literally added Griffball into the series because of it. Fun fact, Griffball was actually introduced in Season 4 of Red vs. Blue. There's even Red vs. Blue Easter eggs in certain Halo games.
What?
Need the password.
You gotta be kidding me. What password?
Password. They gave it out at the staff meeting 15 minutes ago.
Meeting? What meeting? I was out here.
Not supposed to let anyone in without it.
If the staff meeting just ended, no one outside is gonna know the freaking password. Now open up. We need ammo and the chief is out here.
Does he know the password?
He wasn't at the meeting either.
All of just shows how insanely creative and dedicated the Halo community was, and still is. Players just didn't play Halo, they built it. Around the time in Halo, people would take screenshots, take pictures, I know I would, of like certain special moments in the game. And one of them that always stood to me was when everybody completed the Vidmaster challenges and we got all the helmets, right? Including the Flamin' Effect. All of us players wore every helmet in the game as Spartans and took a picture thanking Bungie for like their amazing work. That is awesome. The community, you just felt so alive and connected with it. As we get older, things change. The friends you used to be close with, the ones you spent all those nights playing Halo with, slowly drift off into their next great journey. Gaming just isn't what it was in the early 2000s anymore, and it never will be. The Halo franchise has gone through a lot of changes, for better or worse. The community today can feel bitter, and yeah, I get it. A lot of things didn't turn out the way people wanted, but when I look back, the thing that I remember most wasn't the game, it was the people. The ones who helped you escape the Halo ring before it blew up. The ones who jumped on the mongoose to escort the flag. The ones who stayed up late night helping you build your Forge map or to finish the last mission. Hearing your friends laugh through those cheap headsets with the TV audio echoing in the background, those moments were unforgettable. Even if you've never met the person, those friendships just felt so real. They say you don't appreciate something until it's gone. And honestly, that's true. Going to a friend's house to play split screen or seeing someone's gamer tag pop online after a long day, those are the little moments that filled you with joy. And maybe that's why Halo means so much to people like me. And you too. Because while the story is great and the multiplayer was legendary, the real heart of Halo was you. So whether you grew up with LAN parties, split screen chaos, or late night online sessions, thank you. Thank you for being part of it and keeping the spirit alive. Because Halo was never just about finishing the fight. It was about sharing the fight together.